So you want to know how to do a low bar barbell back squat? Well, in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you the technique that we use in order to nail this movement. Now, make sure you stick around to the end because this is quite different from a high bar barbell back squat. And when you understand how to incorporate this into your training, you're going to see some really big strength improvements.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.
Now we're onto the low bar barbell back squat. So there's a couple of differences here from the high bar barbell back squat, and it's really important to understand what they are. So the reason why we do this is by lowering where the bar sits on your upper back, you change the center of gravity. It causes you to lean forward further, which makes the exercise more glute and hamstring dominant. So the high bar barbell back squat actually sits in the middle because the front squat, bringing the bar to the front causes you to sit really upright, which makes the exercise more quad dominant. And then when you go to a high bar barbell back squat, or what a lot of people just call a back squat, that's where you sit forward just a little bit. Whereas the low bar barbell back squat, we bring the bar further down the back and you sit forward even further. Hey everyone, in case we haven't met, my name's Rad Burmeister. I'm one of the co-founders of Unity Gym, where we teach the Unify movement system. It's a combination of strength, flexibility, and fitness to turn people into athletes. Now, if you want to know how we do that, grab one of our free blueprints, the strength blueprint, the flexibility blueprint, or the nutrition blueprint. There's a link in the description of this video. And also come and join our private Facebook group, the UMS Movement Mastermind, where we answer your questions live, and we can even give you critique if you want to post some videos and ask for some feedback. So the first thing to understand is the setup. And what we're going to be doing here for the setup is we're going to be setting the bar up considerably lower than we do for a high bar squat. So the high bar squat, we want the bar sitting on the upper traps. So somewhere around here is where the high bar squat will sit, okay? For the low bar squat, I generally need to bring my hands a little bit wider than I would for a high bar squat, and I want that bar to go right down my back as low as I can get it. And then by pulling my elbows up, what's actually happening is the bar is now sitting mostly on my posterior deltoid, so mostly back here rather than on my upper traps, okay? Now you want your hands as close together as you can get them, and you want to, for me, I do need to bring my hands a little bit wider than I normally would for a high bar squat. Some of you with freakish shoulder mobility might not need to do that. So what we want to do, so that's the setup. Once we actually pick the bar up and step back, the cues are, we're going to keep the elbows as high as we can, keep the gaze high, and then we're going to break at the hips, okay? So rather than thinking with a front squat or a high bar squat, you know, even though you still break at the hips, the knees are traveling forward a lot further than they do in a low bar squat. So in the low bar squat, I'm really going to break at the hips, but just as long as my center of mass, so the bar path is going vertical, your body's going to take care of what it needs to itself, okay? So we are teaching this presuming that you already understand how to do a high bar barbell back squat, by the way. So let's get under the bar. I'm going to get it right down low, get it in position, pull my elbows back, take a deep breath, stand up, take my 3 small steps back. 1, 2, 3, okay? Get your squat stance, so elbows high, gaze high, deep breath. And then I'm going to break at the hips, come down as low as I can, and back up and drive the hips forward. Break at the hips, come down as low as I can, back up and drive forward. Break at the hips, come down as low as I can, back up and drive the hips forward, okay? So that's pretty much it. Not much more to it than that. Hopefully by this stage you understand the fundamentals of squatting so that you can just see the difference between the low bar barbell back squat and the high bar barbell back squat. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel and make sure you click the notification bell so you know when our weekly videos are uploaded. Now, the best thing for you to do if you want to stay connected with us and get free online coaching is to join our private Facebook group. It's called the UMS Movement Mastermind, and we go live daily where we answer our members' questions. It's very interactive because you can post questions while we're live and we interact with you on the show show. You can also upload videos or pictures of yourself with any movements, any stretches, strength training movements, calisthenics, weightlifting, anything that you're struggling with, and we'll critique you, give you feedback, let you know how you can get better. It's a really valuable resource. It allows a lot of communication with us and also our senior tribe members. You'll get answers very, very quickly, and it's absolutely free. So jump on Facebook, search for UMS Movement Mastermind and join now. Until next time, have a great day.